let's begin. Stories dripping smooth like wine. Some are crooked, some divine. Whispers rising in the night. Touch the heat of Sunday spice. Sunday spice. Naughty secrets, little lies. Eyes are glowing, tongues collide. Doesn't matter if they're true. The fun is waiting here for you. Sunday spice.
Ladies and gentlemen, Dictionary Diva.
Not when I get here you should be worried about. It is when I leave. Oh. Yeah. Yeah. If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Well, hello,
We are?
everybody.
Yeah.
Apparently so.
Welcome to the
Okay.
stage.
What?
Mm-hmm.
Yama had said he had something to say.
I got a bone to pick.
Oh,
Oh,
There's been a lot of poo-cockery going on around here.
More than usual?
I'm laying it at the feet of Valhalla. You know, I listened to that bastard. And after a gallon of bleach, all my fish died. I cleaned my tanks just like he told me to.
I'm pretty sure that's not what he said to do.
You're
I'm
not
pretty sure it was, I had a vision.
Yeah.
It was from my third eye, or what could have been my third nipple, I'm not quite sure.
Or your brown eye.
Anyway, so there he was, sitting in a dark room, surrounded by candles, and in the soft glow of the candlelight, cackling like an old crone. There he was repeatedly, stabbing his box of Gordon's frozen fish sticks with voodoo pens, and chanting something about, I hate Nemo, I hate Nemo, and something about fuck Disney. I don't know what it was. I used to like fish, mainly with tartar sauce. But the bleach kind of killed it.
Well,
Valhalla's an evil bastard.
they were clean.
That is not the point. I just thought I had to get that off my chest.
well, if you got to get that off your chest, we might as well just show the baked goat's intro because that is
God.
the best.
oh my.
And the gay runs hard.
Coming to the ring with a combined weight of 800 pounds. From parts unknown, the Big Ghost.
So many women are going to have some weird dreams tonight.
I imagine so.
Uh-huh.
I know, I'm excited.
Of course you are.
I want to go to the barn. Take me roughly in the barn.
What happened to that goat? Oh, God.
I'm sure. Nothing like a good snuggle spell.
Oh God, I had so much fun with that. It was hilarious.
That's really, really,
love it.
really good.
Well, Valhalla reached out to me. He was like, "Hey, do you think you could do this for me?" And I was like, "Yeah, but I'm on vacation right now. Wait till I get back." And
Of course, he
And
did
then
that
I-
in 5 minutes. So
well, no, it took probably about an hour or two. And I actually talked to Valhalla, and he was giving me ideas of what he wanted.
Well, and of course he shows up now after my diatribe.
Well, if you need to say it again,
No.
where
Whatever.
the F
No,
was
it's
my
gone.
wrench? Oh, he just now noticed he hasn't had a wrench for almost a year now.
oh,
Oh, I'm supposed to give him a wrench, too. Dang it. I'll give it to you.
see, I want to screenshot the fact that he's in the chat with no wrench. Hey, he tried to get a wrench on Jolene's the other night, and she told him no.
Oh, that's nice. Oh, what I'll do
Oh,
is
that's
I'll
right,
I'll screenshot it there for you. Where the F is my wrench? There we go. Too late. He's got it now.
Oh.
Still don't have one on Jolene's, though, do you?
Oh,
No, you don't.
Or Down Home Network.
oh,
Oh.
Oh, the wrath of Maud.
Yeah.
He says not yet. Okay.
She is feisty.
Yeah, she is feisty. Well, and in case you guys are wondering, what we are doing, what we've been working on is, we've been coming up with new ideas for what we can, show. And so some of these, you'll be surprised. You'll be absolutely surprised whenever you find out that we're doing a little story by Stephanie Myers, and we're sort of taking artistic credence to it. And so I'll read the preface to this. Is because I've never given much thought to how I would decease, though I had reason enough in the last few months. But even if I had, I wouldn't have imagined it like this. I stared without breathing across the long room into the dark eyes of the hunter. Looked a little bit like Yamaha, and he looked pleasantly back at me. Surely it was a good way to no longer exist in the place of someone else, someone I loved, noble even. That thought to count for something. I knew that if I'd never gone to Forks, not spoons, but forks, I wouldn't be facing death now. But terrified as I was, I couldn't bring myself to regret the decision. When life offers you a dream so far beyond any of your expectations, it's not reasonable to grieve when it comes to an end. The hunter smiled in a friendly way as he sauntered forward to end my life.
Is that how that book starts?
Yeah, that's the preface to it.
I ain't never read it.
Yeah. Well,
Valhalla?
if you had the book open, you would know that.
I do
When
have
I
a book
saw
open.
the title, Twilight, I immediately started sashaying around. Does this have anything to do with vampires? I forgot to clarify that.
Well, yeah, little sparkly vampires.
Oh,
And
okay.
This is Valhalla's favorite book series, by the way.
It certainly
Yes.
is.
Certainly is. Well, you want to kick us off, Omaha, with your first sight?
My my first sight. My mother drove me to the airport with the windows rolled down. It was 75 degrees in Phoenix, the sky a perfect cloudless blue. I was wearing my favorite shirt, sleeveless, white eyelet lace. I was wearing it as a farewell gesture. My carry-on item was a parka. In the Olympic Peninsula of northwest Washington state, a small town named Forks exists under a near-constant cover of clouds. It rains on this inconsequential town more than any other place in the United States of America. It was from this town, its gloomy, omnipresent shade, that my mother escaped with me when I was only a few months old. It was in this town that I'd been compelled to spend a month every summer until I was 14. That was the year I finally put my foot down. These past 3 summers, my dad, Charlie, vacationed with me in California for 2 weeks instead. It was to Forks that I now exiled myself, an action that I took with great horror. I detested Forks. I loved Phoenix.
She likes
Spoons were
Spoonie.
fine.
But scissoring, oh, scissoring. Fuck Forks, I go scissoring. I missed that when I was getting into my character. I loved Phoenix. I loved the sun and the blistering heat. I loved the vigorous, sprawling, sprawling city. Bella, my mom said to me, the last of 1,000 times before I got on the plane. You don't have to do this, you know. My mom looks at me, except with short hair. Oh, my mom looks like me, except short hair and laugh lines. I felt a spasm of panic as I stared at her wide, childlike eyes. How could I leave my loving, erratic, harebrained mother to fend for herself? She's a loon, you know. Of course, she had Phil now.
Phil's the name of the orderly at the mental institution.
Phil comes in the mornings and just hands her pills with a smile. So the bills would probably get paid. I'm sure they would. There would be food in the refrigerator, gas in her car, and someone to call when she got lost. But still, I want to go, I lied. I'd always been a bad liar. But I'd been saying this lie so frequently lately that it sounded almost convincing now. Tell Charlie I said hi. I can see why Charlie left you. I will. I'll see you soon, she insisted. You can come home. Oh, you can come home whenever you want. Come home to this. I'll come right back as soon as you need me. Well, don't hold your breath. But I could see the sacrifice in her eyes behind the promise. Oh, don't worry about me, Mother. Worry about your straitjacket, I urged. It'll be great. I love you, Mommy, dearest.
No more wire hanger!
Wave to me from the window. She hugged me tightly for a minute.
Like a straitjacket.
I was going to say, trying to put the straitjacket on me, but no. Nay, it shall not work. I slipped away, and then I got on the plane. And, wait a minute, and she was gone. I was gone. Away. Wait a minute, I thought she was the one that was gone. Whatever. I'm so confused, and we haven't even started yet. It's a 4-hour flight from Phoenix to Seattle. Snakes on a plane. Another hour in a small plane up to Port Angeles. And then an hour drive back down to Forks.
These motherfucking snakes.
Motherfucking plane!
That 4 hours seemed like an eternity now.
It's my beer. It'll get you drunk.
That reminds me of a story about penguins. Only this time, it's going to be these motherfucking snakes on a plane. There was Samuel Jackson.
Get these motherfucking snakes off his motherfucking plane.
You know, flying doesn't bother me. Oh, wrong voice. The hour in the car with Charlie, though, I was a little worried about. Charlie had really been fairly nice about the whole thing. He seemed genuinely pleased that I was coming to live with him for the first time with any degree of permanence. He had already gotten me registered for high school and was going to help me get a car. He had already hidden all the bodies because he was out in the middle of nowhere, living on his own and kind of weird. But it was sure to be awkward with Charlie. I'm sure it was. Helter Skelter scrawled all over the walls. Neither of us was what anyone would call verbose. And I didn't know where there was... Wait a minute, what? And I didn't know what there was to say regardless. I knew he was more than a little confused by my decision. You interrupted my cerealing thing. Like my mother before me. Oh, wrong. I hadn't made a secret. I was going the wrong way. I hadn't made a secret of my distaste for forks. When I landed...
What's wrong with forks?
Because scissoring's always better.
You have salad fork, you have shrimp fork, you have dinner fork.
Sir?
I like the little crab forks.
Oh, yeah.
Crab forks.
Yeah, but how do you
like
get
a
the crab?
giant.
Is that how you get those crabs out of your pubes? Just
I feel like a giant one.
No, you burn.
That's comb.
You shave off half and burn the other half. That's how you get rid of them.
Well, no, then you beat them with a hammer as they run across.
Yeah.
Oh. They're good in butter. When I landed in Port Angeles, it was raining, as it often does. I didn't see it as an omen, just unavoidable. I'd already said my goodbyes to the sun. Woo! A foreboding.
Goodbye.
Dun dun dun. Foreshadowing.
Shall I keep going, or did somebody else want to?
Anybody can take over anytime they want.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, like Charlie, was waiting for me with the cruiser. And this I was expecting too. Like, Charlie is a police chief swan to the good people of Forks. My primary motivation behind buying a car, despite the scarcity of my funds, was that I refused to be driven around town in a car with red and blue lights on top. I mean, how disgusting.
Gosh.
The gauche. Like, people think like I'm doing drugs or something. I can't, no. So,
Well, they won't give me any.
I know. I'm like, come on, let me score a hit. But they won't if you're in a cop car. So, you know, they're like, there's a narc. So, anyway.
I like that girl. She's always in a cop car.
Dirtier.
Oh, just wait.
There goes the little narc right now. Let's get her. Nothing slows down traffic like a cop. Oh my gosh. Okay. Charlie gave me an awkward one-armed hug when I stumbled my way off the plane. I was like, how rude.
She was drinking.
Well, he was. I wasn't, and I was mad. He said, "It's like, good to see you, Bells," he said. And he was smiling as he automatically caught and steadied me. Because, you know, maybe I would like to drink, and maybe I had a hit before I got on the plane. I don't know. You haven't changed much. How's Renee? And I realized that Renee is like who he banged 16 years ago, and then I came out. And that was kind of gross. Ew. Mom's fine. It's good to see you too, Dad. I wasn't allowed to call him like Charlie to his face. I only had a few bags. Most of my Arizona clothes were like
She had a few bags.
just a few bags. I didn't get arrested for those. He didn't
Don't
know.
open those.
They're small. Some might call them dime bags.
Dad, leave him alone. Like, most of my Arizona clothes were too permeable. You know, they could emit an aroma for Washington. So I had to be careful about what I packed. So, like, my mom and I had pooled our resources to supplement my winter wardrobe because I didn't have any. You know, like, in Arizona, you can be stoned and reeking to high heaven and no one knows. They're like, whatever.
And Mom only had candy as her resources from the mental institution.
They were gummy bears.
She only had like her pocketed Xanax that she hid under her tongue. So like nobody knew. But it was still scanty, like my wardrobe. It was still like I didn't have enough clothes. So it all easily fit into the trunk of the cruiser. This voice is getting really annoying. I'm going to have to change it.
I was about to scream out, get to the story where you bought the drugs. All right? Quit fucking rabbit trailing around and just tell me why you did it. All right?
Fess up!
These fucking interrogations.
That character's driving me crazy.
Should see her in real life.
Facts. Let's see. Dad said, I found a car for you. Really cheap, he announced when we were strapped in. Oh, what kind of car? I was suspicious of the way he said, good car for you, as opposed to just good car. Well, it's a truck, actually, Chevy. Oh, where did you find it? Do you remember Billy Black down at La Push?
What is La Push?
La Push is the tiny Indian reservation on the coast. No, I don't remember him. He used to go fishing with us during the summer. Charlie prompted. That would explain why I didn't remember him. I do a good job of blocking painful, unnecessary things from my memory.
Like everything.
Like everything. Like, I don't remember. He's in a wheelchair now. Charlie
He
continued.
used to go fishing head first. It didn't pay off.
Really
Very
fishing one
shallow
time.
there.
Went ice fishing one time and tried to catch the fish with his teeth and got stuck.
But he got the fish.
No, let's see. He's in a wheelchair now. Charlie continued when I didn't respond. So he can't drive anymore. And he offered to sell me his truck. Cheap. Oh, like what year is it? I could see from his change of expression that this was the question he was hoping I wouldn't ask. Well, Billy's done a lot of work on the engine. It's only a few years old, really. I hoped he didn't think so little of me as to believe I would give up that easily. Like when did he buy it? He bought it in 1984, I think. Did he buy it new? Well, no. I think it was new in the early 60s or late 50s at the earliest. He admitted sheepishly. I don't really know anything about cars. I wouldn't be able to fix it if, like, anything went wrong. And, like, I can't afford a mechanic. Bella, really? The thing runs great. They don't build them like that anymore. And I thought, oh, God. They're all in a scrapyard. That's why they don't build them like that anymore. The thing, I thought to myself, it had possibilities as a nickname at the very least. Like, how cheap is cheap? After
Well, it depends on how many trips you want to take to the free clinic. How cheap is cheap?
I have a story about that.
Well, we know Diva isn't. It's
Yeah.
at least $3,000.
At least. At least $3,000.
Price has gone up. Inflation. Everything's gone up.
Inflation. Whew. After all, that was the part I couldn't compromise on. Well, honey, I kind of already bought it for you as a homecoming gift. Charlie peeked sideways at me with a hopeful expression. Wow, Frey. You didn't need to do that, Dad. I was gonna buy myself a car with all the money I earned from selling pot here. I don't mind. I want you to be happy here.
She can be happy.
He was looking ahead at the road when he said this. Charlie wasn't comfortable with expressing his emotions out loud. I inherited that from him. So I was looking straight ahead as I responded. Volstorm.
That's really nice, Dad. Thanks. I really appreciate it. No need to add that my being happy in Forks was an impossibility. You didn't need to suffer along with me, and I never looked for a free truck in the mouth. Or engine.
Truck in the mouth? She wants an engine?
That's what it says. Well, now you are welcome. Just be careful and make sure there's nothing in the back.
He mumbled, embarrassed by my thanks. We exchanged a few more comments on the weather, which was wet, dreary, miserable, like many of the people that live up there. And that was pretty much it for conversation. We stared out the windows in silence, which was probably the best part of the trip. It was beautiful, of course. I couldn't deny it. Everything was green. A dull, depressing green. The trees, their trunks covered with moss, their branches hanging with a canopy of it. The ground covered with ferns. Even the air filtered down greenly through the leaves. God, I hate green. It's too green. It's like a damn alien planet. Eventually, we made it to Charlie's. Disrespectful little shit that I am, called him by his first name. He still lived in a small 2-bedroom house that he had bought when my mother was in the early days of their marriage. Those were the only kind of days their marriage had. The early ones. They pretty much fell off. There, parked down the street in front of the house that never changed, was my new, well, new to me, I guess. What a piece of shit. Truck. It was a faded red color with big rounded fenders and a bulbous cab.
Bulbous.
To my intense surprise, I loved it. I didn't know if it would run, but I could see for myself. Plus, it was one of those solid iron affairs that never gets damaged. Pretty much have a tank now. All I need to turn on the back. The kind you see at the scene of an accident, paint unscratched, surrounded by pieces of the foreign car it just destroyed. Well,
No
Dad,
power
I love
steering.
it. Thanks. Yeah, it's great. Now my horrific day tomorrow will be just that much less stressful. I wouldn't be faced with the choice of either walking 2 miles in the rain to school or accepting a ride in the Chief's cruiser.
I'm so glad that you like it. Please don't go into the basement.
Yeah, right. That's why the
Charlie
urge
said-
didn't work.
Charlie
Body's out
said
of the
gruffly,
way.
embarrassed again. It only took one trip to get all my stuff upstairs, because, weed doesn't weigh a lot. I got the west bedroom that faced over the front yard. The room was familiar. It belonged to me since I was born. The wooden floor, the light blue walls, the peaked ceiling, the yellow lace curtains around the window, the little animal crackers still on the ground because nobody bothers sweeping the fucking floor. Those were all part of my childhood. The only changes Charlie had ever made were switching the crib for a bed and adding a desk as I grew. The desk now held a second-hand computer. Dear Lord, can you not buy anything that's new? Cheap ass. With a phone line for the modem stapled along the floor to the Dear Lord, do I have to use AOL too?
Yes.
Yeah.
The rocking chair from my baby days was still in the corner, with a creepy little doll in it. I never understood. There was only one small bathroom at the top of the stairs, which I would have to share with Charlie. I was trying not to dwell on that too much, especially because, I'm kind of hairy and I constantly have to shave.
Don't walk in. I'm molting.
Get out! Go pee in the yard! One of the best things about Charlie is he doesn't hover. In fact, he's kind of non-existent in this story. He left me alone to unpack and get settled, a feat that would have been altogether impossible for my mother because she was in a straitjacket. It was a nice window at the sheeting rain and let just a few tears escape. I wasn't in the mood to go on a real crying jag. I would save that for bedtime because everybody knows that's what helps you go to sleep. I'd save for bedtime when I would have to think about the coming morning. Oh, dear Lord. Well, that's a tomorrow problem. Forks High School had a frightening total of only 58 students. Of course, as many days as I plan on skipping, it'll be more like 57. There were more than 700 people in my junior class back home alone. All the kids here had grown up together. Their grandparents had been toddlers together, and so on and so forth. It's kind of like being in rural Alabama where, they're all related.
Family tree's a fence post.
Family tree, it does not fork. I'd be the new girl from the big city, a curiosity, a freak. Which is kind of the way I like it. Maybe if I looked like a girl from Phoenix. Maybe if I look.
Temptation, sing! Wow, that's the worst chorus I've ever heard.
I had no idea what the fuck you're doing. I'm a sheltered child.
I'm Rick James, bitch.
No idea.
Oh, the milk's gone bad.
Maybe if I looked like a girl from Phoenix should, I could work this to my advantage. But physically, I never fit in anywhere. I should be tan, sporty, blonde, a volleyball player or a cheerleader, perhaps. Instead, I'm just a drag on society. All the things that go with living in the valley of the sun. Shizzy.
Oh, goth now.
Instead, I was in ivory skins, without even the excuse of the blue eyes or the red hair. Despite the constant sunshine, I'd always been slender, but soft somehow. Obviously not an athlete. I did not have the necessary eye-hand coordination to play the sports without humiliating myself and harming both myself and anyone else who stood too close. I will burn you.
And the
When
sun
I
burns. It hurts. I don't understand why. I go outside and I start smoking, and I haven't even lit up my doobie yet.
When I finished putting my clothes into the old pine dresser, I took my bag of bathroom necessities so I could shave the bush and went to the communal bathroom to clean myself. It was nasty down there after a day of the traveling. I looked at my face in the mirror as I brushed through my tangled, damp hair. Maybe it was the light, but already I looked shallower, unhealthy. My skin could be pretty. It was very clear, almost translucent looking. But it all depended on the color. I had no color here. I was flaccid. Facing my pallid reflection in the mirror, I was forced to admit that I was lying to myself. I wasn't just physically that I'd never fit in, and I couldn't find a niche. In a school with 3,000 people, what were my chances here? I will think about this and write a book called My Struggle. I didn't relate well to people my age. Maybe the truth was that I didn't relate well to people, period. Even my mother, who was very close to anyone else on the planet, was never in harmony with me, never on exactly the same page. Sometimes I wondered if I was seeing the same things through my eyes that the rest of the world was seeing through theirs. Maybe there was a glitch in my brain. But the cause didn't matter. All that mattered was my struggle. The effect. Tomorrow would be just the beginning of my tyranny. I didn't sleep well that night.
I can't paint the fucking trees. I kill everyone. Oh, sorry. That's a little over the top.
A little over the top.
I'm just kind of a little upset.
The constant whooshing of the rain and the wind across the roof wouldn't fade into the background. I pulled the faded quilt over my head and added the pillow too, but I couldn't fall asleep until after midnight, when the rain finally settled into quieter drizzle. My struggle was easing. Thick fog was all I could see out the window in the morning. I could feel the claustrophobia. It was creeping on me. You could never see the sky here. It was like a cage. I hate a cage. Breakfast with Charlie was a quiet event. It could have been all the bodies that he was hiding. We wished me luck in school. I thanked him, knowing his hope was wasted. Good luck tended to avoid me. Charlie, he left first. Off to the police station that was his wife and his family. After he left, I sat at the old square oak table and began writing my struggle. In one of the 3 unmatching chairs examined his small kitchen with its dark paneled walls, the bright yellow cabinets, and the white linoleum floor, where I could only imagine blood flowing. Nothing was changed. My mother had painted the cabinets 18 years ago in an attempt to bring some sunshine into the house. Over the small fireplace in the adjoining handkerchief-sized family room was a row of the pictures. First, there was a wedding picture of Charlie and my mom's in Las Vegas, with one of the 3 of us in the hospital after I was born, taken by a helpful little nursemaid, following by the procession of my school pictures up to the last year. Those were embarrassing to look at. I would not have liked to see when I could get Charlie to put them somewhere else, anywhere, at least while I was living here. It was impossible being in this house. Not realizing that Charlie had never gotten over my mom, it made me feel very uncomfortable because I look a lot like my mother.
Oh, God, yes. Oh, God.
I didn't want to be too early to school, but I couldn't stay in this stinky little house anymore. I donned on my jacket. I put on my uniform, which had the feel of a biohazard suit, and headed out into the rain. It was just drizzling still, not enough to soak me through, but immediately as I reached for the house key that was always hidden on the east by the door, and I don't know why, but I locked it up. The sloshing of my new waterproof boots was unnerving. It was all squishy and noisy and smelly. The funk from the... Oh, it was awful. I missed the normal crunch of bones under my feet as I walked. I mean, gravel. I couldn't pause and admire my truck again as I wanted. I was in a hurry to get out of the misty, wet rain that swirled around the head of mine and clung to my hair under my hood. All right. Yamaha.
Inside the truck, it was nice and dry. Either Billy or Charlie had obviously cleaned it up, but the tan-upholstered seats still smelled slightly fishy, oily, slippery. faintly of tobacco, faintly of tobacco, gasoline, and peppermint. The engine started quickly, to my relief, but loudly, roaring to life and then idling at top volume. Well, as a truck this old was bound to have a flaw. The antique radio worked, a plus that I hadn't expected. Finding the school wasn't difficult, though. I'd never seen it before. Right? The school was like other things. I can't read today. Whatever. Just off the highway.
Cocaine to hell of a drug.
I know. I'm getting secondary high from this girl. I can't. Nothing makes sense. The words are there. I just can't read them. It was not obvious that it was a school. For it looked like a castle up in the high mountains.
With his
Wait
friend
until
Andy.
the boy who comes through your window wants to come in. Wow.
One, two,
Only the sign, which was in the shape of a cross, declared it to be forks high, and made me stop. I hissed and turned into flames. It looked... I don't know. It looked like a collection of matching houses, built with maroon colored bricks.
I like your description better.
The moron colored bricks. Because they were all just wandering around like dazed zombies.
Honey,
As
I was
most
thinking
teenagers
about-
do.
Honey, I was thinking about painting the inside with moron. What do you think?
Why are you so late to class, you little lazy fuck?
Brains.
Where was I? Oh, the moron bricks. There were so many trees and shrubs, I couldn't see its size at first. The bush needs a little trimming. Everything was hidden. I couldn't find the entry. My baby slide was just
It's
covered.
not the 70s.
shave it.
Shrubs and branches, and almost like when we had to climb up Valhalla's mountain. It was just bushy and impassable. Where was I? Oh, the institution. Oh, that's where Mom is. No.
Yes.
Where was the field of the institution? I'm going to write home and ask Mommy. Yes. I wondered nostalgically, where were the thick chain... Wait a minute. Where are the chain link fences? The metal detectors?
Razor wire.
The razor wire, the dogs, the guard towers with the marksman just itching to pull the trigger.
The men with the AK-14, AR-14s.
Yeah.
14. 15.
AR-14s.
I can't even pronounce it right.
And there was Grandpa with his
AK-47.
AK-73.
Papa had him an AR-14. It served him well in Korea.
He those riot shields for the Vietnam War.
Well, why not? Brandon thinks he can build an AK-50 that just hasn't worked. I parked in front of the first building, which had a small sign over the door reading "Front Office." Well, that's good because I don't always like going in the rear. No one else was parked there, so I was sure it was off limits. But I decided I would get directions inside instead of circling around like a dizzy idiot around in the rain. Well, like an idiot. There we go. See? I stepped unwillingly out of the toasty truck cab and walked down a little stone path lined with dark hedges. I took a deep breath before opening the door.
I slipped on the wet cobblestones and busted my ass.
Inside, it was brightly lit and warmer than I'd hoped. The office was small, a little waiting area with padded walls and a padded door that went clink when I walked in.
The door suddenly locked behind me.
Folding chairs, orange-flecked commercial carpet, notices and awards cluttering the walls, a big clock ticking loudly. Plants grew everywhere in large plastic pots, as if there wasn't enough greenery outside. The room was cut in half by a long counter cluttered with wire baskets full of papers and brightly colored flyers taped to its front. There were 3 desks behind the counter, one of which was manned by a large red woman named Marge and wearing glasses. She was wearing a purple t-shirt, which immediately made me feel overdressed. The red-haired woman looked up. Can I help you? I'm Isabella Swan, I informed her. Miss Swan, who poured out all the rum? No, I informed her, and I saw the... That bitch poured out
Miss
all my
Swan,
rum.
why is the rum gone?
Why is the rum? Is the rum? The immediate awareness lit her eyes. Wait a minute, light, whatever. I was expected. A topic of gossip, no doubt. Oh, yes, look, the wandering, dead-looking girl. No blood at all in her system, apparently. Daughter of the chief's flighty ex-wife, come home at last. Of course, she said. She dug through a precariously stacked pile of documents on her desk till she found the one she was looking for. I got your schedule right here. And a map of the school. I'm gonna presume you can read. I can. It looks like the school.
Nobody else can.
That's why we got all these arrows all over the place and X's marked everywhere. See that? That's a classroom right there.
Half the people in this school can't even sign their name. They just make their mark.
We don't even have a school bell. It just goes, caw, caw, caw.
Get to class, motherfucker!
She brought several sheets to the counter to show Roe. Why is she throwing fish eggs all over the place? To show Roe. She went through my classes for me, highlighting the best route to each on the map, and gave me a slip to have each teacher sign. because they wanted to give me a star for making it to the X, which I was to bring back at the end of the day. Oh my God, I'm gonna get lost in this maze. She smiled at me and hoped like Charlie that I would like it here in Forks. I know she just started hopping around like a little bunny. You know, I'm driving down. There's one thing I don't like. I hate bunny rabbits. I see a bunny rabbit on the road, I'll run that
Get a mower
motherfucker
into
over.
like
He
MG.
goes.
I don't know why people cut off the legs of a bunny rabbit and do that rabbit no luck. When I went back to my truck, other students were starting to arrive.
Hello.
I drove around the school following the line of traffic. I was glad to see that most of the cars were older like mine. Nothing flashy. At home, I lived in one of the few lower-income neighborhoods that were included in Paradise Valley District. It was a common thing to see a new Mercedes or Porsche in the student lot. The nicest car here was a shiny Volvo, and it stood out. Still, I cut the engine as soon as I was in the spot, so that the thunderous volume wouldn't draw attention to me. I looked at the map in the truck, trying to memorize it now. Hopefully, I wouldn't have to walk around with it stuck in front of my nose all day.
Like
I
a
stuffed
porn
everything.
star.
Yeah. I stuffed everything into my bag. My prison wallet was already full. I had my shiv, and I was prepared, but
I even got my little Glock.
slung the strap over my shoulder and sucked in a huge breath. I can do this, I lied to myself feebly. No one was going to bite me. Well, not yet, but wait until tonight when they get home. I finally exhaled and stepped out of the truck. You can go ahead, Diva. Oh. I'm right behind you.
Two stalkers.
Two stalkers.
Three stalkers.
6 pair of eyes looking into your window. Open the window.
Hey, little piggy, let me come in.
Come out, wherever
That's
you are.
exactly right. That's a poem for another time.
Little Robert De Niro from Cape Fear.
There stood the big bad wolf. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your fucking house in. That's the story of Jack and Jill and how they went up the hill. Well, that's a story for another time. Right
What were
now,
they
we're going to
looking
get
for?
back to the penguins or vampires.
Hey, or who was waiting? Who was waiting at the bottom of the hill for them?
Oh, that would have been Andy. Andy Dufresne. Oh, I'm sure he'll show up in this story somewhere. He got tired of sanding that boat down in Mexico. That was a story I was going to talk about the expert, but he didn't invite me up on his little show the other day. I was going to talk about the first time I met the expert. Oh,
God.
He was an annoying little white boy.
Still is.
Same.
Still is.
There's no change.
I don't think anybody that knows him ever starts out with, he seemed like a pretty
Yeah.
decent fellow. No, none of them.
No.
None. My
like
own
an
origin
annoying
story,
little white boy.
especially. Hey, my own origin story, especially. I was like, who is this dumbass, and why will he not shut up?
Exactly. That's why
I
he ended
still-
up in
I still
Mexico
think
in the
that.
story. Andy Dufresne, sitting under the shade of a palm tree, sipping pina coladas while that stupid little white boy continued to sand that boat. Because he was annoying. That's where I sent him. After I hit him with the 2x4. Anyway, that's a story for another time, too. We got
had
a lot
it
of
go.
stories to go over.
He had it.
Oh, okay. I kept my face pulled back into my hood.
Like an
Oh,
uncircumcised
here we go.
penis.
Oh, I want to hear about the tater tots.
as I walked to
Jeez.
the sidewalk, and it was crowded with teenagers. Oh, my plain black jacket didn't stand out, I noticed with relief. I got around the cafeteria, and Building 3 was easy to spot. A large black number 3 was painted.
I'm gonna have to pay attention now.
Man, they're talking. What the hell is this kind of book? They're talking about hoods and blacks and whites and.
Was painted on a white square on the east corner. How does she know where east is? I felt my breath gradually creeping toward hyperventilation as I approached the door. I tried holding my breath. 1, 2,
She's all
3.
panicky and vulnerable.
As I followed 2 unisex raincoats through the door.
Wait until we get to 10. That's when the fun will stop.
Oh, God. Okay. Ain't no party like a Mandingo party.
Jesus.
Wow.
Wow, you went there.
Wow, we just slapped her right out on the table, right out in front of everybody.
Oh, God. Okay, sorry.
I feel like I'm Django all up in here.
Django.
I like Doc Schultz. I was really pissed
Yes.
off when he got whacked.
I
He did a
know.
great job in that.
I know.
Really pissed
I
me
loved
off.
him. He was my favorite one in the movie.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. It was great.
The classroom was small. The people in front of me stopped just inside the door to hang up their coats on a long row of hooks. I copied them. God. I don't think we can read this. There were 2 girls.
Two girls hanging on the hooks. The little meat hooks in the hallway. Well, they're not just for putting your bags on.
One was a porcelain-colored blonde. The other also pale with light brown hair. At least my skin wouldn't stand out here.
I'm already for sin. This is a school of fucking vampires.
Children of the Corn.
I told you. Mm-hmm. Now we just gotta wait for the werewolves to sashay in. It's gonna be a school fight.
Hey.
It's gonna be between like the sharks and those other ones. They'll just be snapping their fingers at each other.
Look at him all big and muscly and sweaty. Damn it, we're professionals. Compose yourself.
I'm so sorry. I took the slip up to my teacher, a tall, balding man whose desk had a nameplate identifying him as, Mr. Mason. He gawked at me when he saw my name.
Don't stand so close to me.
Mason, would you like to get onto my little submarine? There go. Well, you see, everything turns to German. I am trying to do my French and it turns to German. I don't know why. If I do New York, it goes Australian. I can't understand it. That's
It's
not James
raining.
Mason.
His car is warm and dry. Don't stand so close to me.
Wait a minute. I don't understand that. Well, how else do you eat a corn dog? I don't. I thought, isn't that normal? Are you supposed to gargle it down? I don't. I chew with my tonsils.
Oh, God.
That'd be an admirable trait.
I'm Laura Owen's evil twin.
Oh, God. Shit, there's an evil twin?
I just never got pregnant.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Marge, compose yourself.
I'm trying. Not an encouraging response. And of course, I flushed tomato red.
That's what color it gets before. Never mind.
But at least he sent me to an empty desk at the back without introducing me to the class. It was harder for my new classmates to stare at me in the back. But somehow, they still managed. I kept my eyes down on the reading list the teacher had given me. It was fairly basic. Bronte, Shakespeare, Chaucer, and Faulkner. I'd already read everything. So that was comforting and, boring. I wondered if my mom would send me my folder of old essays, or if she would think that I was cheating by using my own essays I wrote. That's weird. I went through different arguments with her in my head while the teacher droned on.
I do that all the time.
When the bell rang, a nasal buzzing sound, a gangly boy with skin problems and hair black as an oil slick leaned across the aisle to talk to me.
Can I do this?
I was picturing Pee Wee Herman.
Today's secret word is vampire. Ah!
He looked like the overly helpful class chess club type.
Nerd alert.
Bella, I corrected. Everyone within a 3-seat radius.
Oh shit, I missed it.
Turned to look at me. Okay, one of y'all do the Pee Wee Herman voice.
Where's your next class?
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
I had to check in my bag. Government with Jefferson and Building 6. There was nowhere to look without meeting curious.
Building 6.
I'm headed towards building 4. I can shoot.
4. Building 4.
I'm Eric.
There was nowhere to look without meeting curious eyes. I'm headed toward Building 4.
4. Building 4.
I can show you the way. Oh, definitely over helpful. He said, I'm Eric. I smiled tentatively. Thanks. We got our jackets and headed out into the rain, which had picked up. I could have sworn several people behind us were walking close enough to eavesdrop. I hoped I wasn't getting paranoid.
Did she just fart? I think she did. I think she shit her pants.
I think someone pulled a Machado.
Did she have whole milk?
Oh!
Damn, her ass cheek
That was
moved.
a little wet, and I don't even have a chair towel.
Oh, God. Oh, God. That's a bridge too far, Shiz.
Wow.
So This is a lot different than Phoenix, huh? He asked. Oh, very. It doesn't rain much there, does it? Oh, 3 or 4 times a year.
3 or 4 times!
Except for the hail balls the size of fucking basketballs. Yeah.
Why is my car smashed?
Yeah, exactly.
Wow, what must that be like, he wondered. Sunny, I told him. Oh, you don't look very tan, he said. God. My mother is part albino. He studied my face apprehensively, and I sighed. It looked like clouds and a sense of humor didn't mix. A few months of this, and I'd forget how to use sarcasm. Oh my God. Y'all about killed me on that.
That's the high. That's this is why I do this. All right. Not to I just like making you laugh. I don't want to end you. That's not my goal. I'm.
Okay, Dexter.
Jeez.
I just.
Plastic laid out. That's why I show up.
I come here to say dumb things and make Diva laugh. That's what I do.
I do that on a regular basis,
That's
so I understand.
Well, see, yeah. You know.
Yes.
Diva and the White Rabbit. I like making them laugh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, yes.
Well, we be walking back to the cafeteria and stuff, to the south buildings by the gym. Eric walked me to the door. Though it was clearly marked. Well, good luck, he said as I touched the handle. Maybe we'll have some other classes together. He sounded hopeful, but I really didn't want him anywhere near me. I smiled at him vaguely and went inside. The rest of the morning passed in about the same fashion. My trigonosis teacher... Is that trigonosis? Is that what that is? Okay.
You need some antibiotics.
Look, I've been to the free clinic enough, okay? I know how to do this. Mr. Varner, who I would have hated anyway just because of the subject he taught, was the only one who made me stand in front of the classroom like a damn fool and introduce myself. I stammered, blushed, tripped over my own boots on the way back to my seat and wanted to get the hell out of there and go smoke some weed. After 2 classes... Two
glasses.
I started to recognize several of the faces in each class, and damn, there's some creepy-looking motherfuckers in there. There was always someone braver than the others who would introduce themselves and ask me questions about how I be liking folks. I like folks just fine. Leave me the hell alone, creepy little dude. I try to be diplomatic, but mostly I just lied a lot because I'm really good at the lying on account of me being a weed dealer. All right? At least I never needed the damn map, which looked like cartoon drawings. One girl sat next to me and Bo Trig in Spanish, and she walked with me to the cafeteria at lunch. She was tiny, several inches shorter than my 5'4" inches. 5'4". But her wildly curly dark hair made up for a lot of the difference between our heights. I couldn't remember her name. I didn't care what her damn name was. Damn. So I smiled and nodded as she prattled on about teachers and classes and shit I could care less about.
I'm 4'2", but with my weave, I'm 6'5".
I didn't wear my wig today, so I was a little shorter than normal. We sat at the end because of all the humidity and the rain be messing up my weave, okay? We sat at the end of a full table with several of her friends, bunch of white people, you know. She introduced me. I forgot their names as soon as they spoke to them because they looked like they all smelled like, they had just come from the shack. You know what I mean?
The smell of pine fresheners and regret.
Yes, I know it well. They seemed impressed by her bravery in speaking to me. The boy from English, Irk, waved at me from across the room. He was there sitting in the lunchroom trying to make conversation with 7 curious strangers that I first saw them. I thought I was being interrogated by the police again. Sitting in the corner of the cafeteria, as far from where I sat as possible in this long-ass room, they was 5 of them. They wasn't talking, they wasn't eating. They each had a tray of untouched food in front of them. I mean, there people going hungry and shit. They weren't gawking at me, unlike most of the other students. So it was safe to stare at them without fear of meeting an excessively interested pair of eyes. But it was none of those things that caught and held my attention. Hold on just a minute. I need me a drink. Okay.
Eli J gets his purple drink.
That's right. Damn straight. They didn't look anything alike. Of the 3 boys, one was big, all muscly and stuff. He must have lifted weights in the prison yard. He had dark curly hair. Another was taller, leaner, but he was still muscular. Had that damn German honey blonde shit going on. Ooh. The last was lanky. He wasn't bulky at all. He was a tiny little fucker with untidy bronze colored hair. He was more boyish than the others, who looked like they could be in college or even teachers and shit. The girls, they were opposites. One was tall and what the hell is that word? She just tall. That's all we gonna say. She had a beautiful figure, the kind you saw on the cover of the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. You know, the only one that people actually buy. The kind that made every girl around her take a hit on their self-esteem just by being in the same damn room. You know, I was always taught, you go up to the prettiest girl and ask her, where'd you get that top at, girl?
I do it for the articles.
Her hair was golden, gently waving in the middle of her back. The short girl looked like a damn pixie or some shit. She was tiny. She was very damn tiny. Her hair was deep black, cropped short, and pointing in every direction. Looked like the wind come up and just take off with her. You know what I'm saying? And yet they were all alike. Every one of them was pale as a motherfucker. The palest of the students living in the sunless town. They was like glowing white. That's how damn white these people were.
Almost sparkly.
They were almost sparkly even. I mean, you wouldn't need a damn flashlight around these people, I'm just saying. These bitches is paler than me, who is part albino, or at least that's what I tell everybody. They all have very dark eyes despite the range in hair tones. They also had dark shadows under those eyes, like, they come off of like a 3-day bender or something. It was purplish, bruise-like shadows, as if they were all suffering from a sleepless night or almost done recovering from a broken nose. No, baby, that's the drugs, okay? It's the drugs. Through their noses, all their features were straight, perfect, and angular. There's something fucked up about these people.
It's my children of the night.
Oh, but all this was not why I couldn't look away. No, I looked at their faces. They're so different, so similar. They're all devastating and inhumanly beautiful. Now, them faces you never expected to see except on a cereal box, except perhaps the airbrush pages of a fashion magazine or painted by an old masturbator. I mean, an old master has the face of an angel.
Or in Shizzy's case, AI.
Floating outside your bedroom window at night.
Now, it was hard to decide who was the most beautiful. Maybe the perfect little blonde girl or the bronze-haired boy. They were so pretty. They were all looking away from each other. They was looking away from the other students, away from anything in particular as far as I could tell. And as I watched the small girl, she rose up with her tray. She floated over with an unopened soda and unbitten apple and walked away with quick, graceful lope that belonged on a runway, shaking that ass, shaking that ass. As I watched...
Shake your ass! Watch yourself! Shake your ass! Show me what you work with!
On the
To me
catwalk.
now. I watched, amazed at that little lithe dancer's step till she dumped her tray and just glided right back through the back door. Now, she's faster than I would have thought possible. My eyes started back to the others who sat unchanging. They were stone-like. I said, who are they? I asked the girl from my Spanish class, whose name I'd clearly forgotten because she was not memorable. And as she looked up to see who I meant, although I already known probably from my tone, suddenly he looked at her, the thinner one, the boyish one, the youngest perhaps. He looked at my neighbor just for a fraction of a second, and his little dark eyes flickered to mine. Oh, he looked away quickly. He was scared of me. More quickly than I could, thought in a flush of embarrassment. Oh, I dropped my eyes down and got all moist inside. And that brief flash of a glance, his face held nothing of interest. It was as if she had called his name and he looked up involuntarily in response. Already having decided, well, I ain't answering that woman. My neighbor, when she giggled embarrassment, looking at the table like I did. Well, now that's Emmett Cullen and the Rosalie and the Jasper Hale.
Did Emmett have a jug band?
Yes. They played just a little bit.
Barbecue.
One who... Now, the little hole that left, now that was Alice. Now, they all live together like a bunch of perverts with Dr. Cullen and his wife. I think they're doing experiments on them. She said under her breath. I glanced sideways at the beautiful boy. I just wanted to pet him, who was looking at his tray now, picking a bagel to pieces with long, pale fingers. His mouth was moving very quickly. Oh, yeah, that perfect little mouth. His perfect little lips barely opening. The other
Come here, boy.
Come here, boy. We're going to show you what it's all about. Come on. Bubba,
Sure
go
do
grab
have
my
a party
banjo.
mouth.
And yet I felt he was speaking quietly to them. Now, strange, unpopular names, I thought, the kinds of names that old people had like me, but maybe that was in vogue here, small town names. I finally remembered that my neighbor was called Jessica, a perfectly common name, and she was a bitch. Now, there were two girls named Jessica in my history class back home. One was cool, the other one was just a bitch.
She originally from Massachusetts.
She is from Massachusetts. Oh, they are very nice looking. I struggled with my...
Because she's lactose intolerant. That's
Wait, it's just a
Damn,
little,
she fought spell all the way over here. Shit.
she's just a little juicy. We call her Juicica.
Check your shorts, bitch.
Juicica. Oh.
I
I
mean-
wear my juicy pants all the time.
So she was wearing her juicy
fine.
pants, I swear to God. Now, they're together, all together, though. Emmett and Rosalie and Jasper and Alice. I mean, they live together. There's some perverts over there. They got some kinky shit going on. Now, her voice held all the shock and condemnation of a small town, I thought critically. But hey, if you're going to do it, you might as well keep it in the family. But if I was being honest, I had to admit that even in Phoenix, it would cause a little gossip. So, which ones are the Cullens? I asked. They don't look any related. Oh, hell no, they're not. No, Dr. Cullen, he is really young. He's like in his 20s or 30s. They're all adopted. Now, them there Hales, their brother and sister, the twins, the blondes, they're foster children.
Do they purchase storage units?
They sure do.
That's what I thought.
Now,
They ever been to Florida?
They've never been to Florida. They stay away from Florida because, although their family tree goes straight up, they like to hang out in Alabama more.
Ah, makes sense.
Yes. Now they look a little old for foster children. Well, now they are. Jasper and Rosalie are both 18, but they've been with
Rosa
Miss-
Duke's in this? What the hell?
Yeah, Rosalie Duke. Now, they've been seen with the Mrs. Collin since they were 8. Now, she's like their aunt or something like that. She's really kind of nice for them to take care of them little bastards like that. Well, when they're so young and everything. I guess so. Jessica admitted reluctantly, and I got the impression she didn't like that their doctor and his wife for some reason. Now, with them glances she's throwing at them, their adopted children, I presume the reason was jealousy. Now, I think that Mrs. Collin can't have any kids, though. She's just as sterile as a wet sock. He just humps away at it and nothing happens. Just gets a little bit of rash.
If you got to be bad at something.
Yeah, keep trying.
Yeah. She added as if that lessened her kindness. Throughout all this conversation, my little eyes flickered again to the table where that strange little family sat. They continued to look at the walls, and they wasn't eating. They just staring at the walls like a bunch of deranged idiots. Have they always lived in Forks? I asked. Surely I would have noticed them on one of my summers here. Oh, no, she said in a voice that implied it should be obvious, even to a new arrival like me. They just moved their little happy asses down here from somewhere in Alaska or Alabama. I don't know. It's really hard to tell. Now I felt a little surge of pity, a little surge of relief. Well, more pity, because as beautiful as they were outsiders, and nobody was accepting them. Relieved that I was the only newcomer here, and certainly not the most interesting by any standard. As I examined them, the youngest one of the Cullens looked up, met my gaze, this time with evident curiosity in his expression. As
I couldn't tell which way his eyes were looking, but he had one looking over here and one looking over there.
And then he bent over, dropped his drawers, and
Which one do you
me.
look at when you're talking to him?
That's that close-knit family tree.
Well, as I looked swiftly away, it seemed to me that his glance held some kind of unmet expectation. Which one is the boy with the reddish-brown hair? I asked. I peeked it from the corner of my eye, and he was still staring at me. Now, he wasn't gawking like the other students had today, but he had a slightly frustrated, like he smelled something really bad. And I looked down again, and I checked my stank hole to make sure it wasn't looking funky. Well, that's Edward. Now, he's gorgeous, of course. Now, don't you waste your time. He don't date. Apparently, none of the girls are good looking enough for him. She sniffed a clear case of sour grapes. I wondered when he turned her down, that little hoe bag. Probably because she got the gases.
Oh, another lady scorned.
Well, I
Bitches.
bit my lip.
Bitches.
Another one kicked to the curb.
Bitches.
Apparently can't get over it.
Them bitches ain't loyal.
Them bitches. Now, I bit my lip to hide my smile, then I glanced at him again. His face was turned away, but I thought his cheek appeared lifted as if he were giving a little snicker, too. And after a few more minutes, the 4 of them left the table together. Now, they was all noticeably graceful, even the big brawny one, which was unsettling to watch. He sort of moved like a ballet dancer. He was all like flirty and everything. The one who's named Edward. Now, he didn't look at me again. I sat at that table with Jessica and her friends longer than I would have been sitting there if she hadn't been so gassy. I was anxious not to be late for my class on my first day, and one of my new acquaintances who considerably reminded me that her name was Angela. Now, she had biology 2 with me the next hour. Not the sex ed biology, but where you cut open the little toadies. Now, we walked to the class together in silence. She was shy, too. We entered that there classroom. Angela went to sit at the black top table, not the white top table, but
The black top.
The black table.
The black table. Exactly like the ones I was used to. She already had a neighbor. In fact, all the tables were filled but one next to the center aisle. Now, I recognized that beastly little guy, Edward Cullen, by his unusual hair, sitting next to that single open seat. My little heart started fluttering, and I got so moist as I walked down that aisle to introduce myself to the teacher to get my slip signed. I just took it off and showed him my slip. I was watching him surreptitiously. Just as I passed, he suddenly went rigid in his seat, like he had a heart on.
Yeah.
Whoa.
He stared at me again. He was looking at my eyes, and he had the strangest expression on his face. I had no idea why he was covering his groin area with a book. It was hostile and furious. He was working. I looked quickly away, shocked. I was going red again. I stumbled over a book in the walkway and had to catch myself at the edge of the table. The girl sitting there, she giggled because she knew what was going on right there. I noticed that his eyes were black. Now, they was coal black. Mr. Banner, he signed my slip, slapped me upside the head handed me a book with no nonsense about introductions. I could tell that we was going to get along. Of course, he had no choice but to send me the one open seat in the middle of the room. And I kept my little eyes down as I went to sit by him, bewildered by the antagonistic stare that sumbitch had given me.
I didn't look up.
Oh.
Yeah, Shizzy took a whole page away from me. So I'm going to take it. It's okay, Shizzy.
It's okay.
I didn't look up as I set my book on the table and took my seat, but I saw his posture change from the corner of my eye. He was leaning away from me, sitting on the extreme edge of his chair and averting his face like he smelled something bad.
Jessica.
It's Jessica. I can smell Jessica on her.
I smelled down the hallway. Shit.
Inconspicuously, I sniffed my hair.
Oh, God, it's worse than the garlic. I've got some summer's eve somewhere around here. Oh, my eyes are watering.
Oh, please give me some holy water.
Clean it.
Let me wash out my mouth. The smoke will clear it away.
It smelled like strawberries, the scent of my favorite shampoo. It seemed an innocent enough odor. I let my hair fall.
That's how they pull you in. They smell like strawberries and lollipops. I know how that is.
Strawberry.
People can't smell their own funk.
I let my hair fall over my right shoulder,
First time I asked, bitch.
making a dark curtain between us, and tried to pay attention to the
It matched
teacher.
the carpet.
Unfortunately, the lecture was on cellular anatomy, something I had already studied deeply.
Yeah,
I
she did.
I took notes carefully anyway, always looking down. I couldn't stop myself from peeking occasionally through the screen of my hair at the strange boy next to me. During the whole class, he never relaxed his stiff position.
Well, would you? I mean, shit. The whole damn class would see it.
I mean, shit.
Damn right.
I'm going to have to step away in a minute here. Diva's voice, redheads.
Think how I feel. I married this.
I know.
On the edge of his chair, sitting as far away from me as possible. I could see his hand on his left leg was clenched into a fist.
That was his third leg.
Tendons,
Not just any ordinary leg.
the tendons standing out under his pale skin. This too, he never relaxed. Oh, he had long sleeves of his white shirt pushed up to his elbows, and his forearm was surprisingly hard and muscular beneath his light skin.
Especially that right one.
Richard.
Good God, it's 5 times the size of the other one.
How dare you? That's my Transylvanian. I'm Dracula. Why would you say I'm Italian? I don't know. Maybe I sound like Italian. Like I said, my French turns German, my Australian, New York goes on. I don't know. I'm all fucked up.
He was nearly as slight as he looked next to his burly brother. Oh, the class seemed to drag on longer than the others. Was it because this day was finally coming to a close? Or because I was waiting for his tight fists?
The stranger was just bursting to come forth.
To loosen. Oh, but it never did. He continued to sit so still. It looked like he wasn't breathing. What was wrong with him?
I'm having a little trouble myself.
I know. Lord.
I lost my place.
There's a place?
Yeah. No idea where we left off.
Was this his normal behavior? I questioned my judgment on Jessica's bitterness at lunch today. Maybe she was not resentful as I thought. I couldn't have anything to do. Oh, wait, sorry. It couldn't have anything to do with me. He didn't know me from Summer's Eve.
I was thinking that too.
I smell like pickles in here. Hey, put that drop back on.
Who opened them salt vinegar potato chips? Damn.
I got walking around here smelling pickles all over the place.
Are y'all making hot sauce? What the hell?
Stroke? I don't understand.
Hey, you give me some pickled eggs.
Why I got this twang on my tongue now?
I peeked up at him one more time and regretted it. He was glaring down at me again, his black eyes full of revulsion. As I flinched away from him, shrinking against my chair, the
Fruh.
I think it's
I
phrase.
think the phrase, if looks could kill, suddenly ran through my mind. At that moment, the bell rang loudly, making me jump. And
Caw.
That's our rendition of the great North American cock goblin. We'll do a story on that another time.
With Andy Dufresne.
With Andy. Andy Dufresne. I have him out there flushing the birds.
And Edward Cullen was out of his seat. Fluidly he rose. He was much taller than I'd thought. His back to me, and he was out the door before anyone else was out of their seat. I sat frozen in mine, staring blankly after him. Oh, he was so mean. It wasn't fair. I began gathering up my things slowly, trying to block the anger that filled me. For fear my eyes would tear up. For some reason, my temper was hardwired to my tear ducts. I usually cried when I was angry, a humiliating tendency.
Aren't you, Isabella Swan?
A male voice asked. I looked up to see a cute, baby-faced boy, his pale blonde hair carefully gelled into orderly spikes, smiling at me in a friendly way. He obviously didn't think I smelled bad.
You smell just like my mother.
Turns out he had no... Never mind.
No olfactory senses.
Yeah. We'll do
Bella. I corrected him with a smile.
Hi, I'm Tom. Hi, I'm Tom.
I'm Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Do you need any help finding your next class?
I'm headed to the gym, actually. I think you can I
No,
think
go
I
back
can
to the
find
other
you.
boys. Go back to the other boys. Screw this. No. You correct this indiscretion immediately.
Yes, that's unacceptable.
That's my next class, too.
No.
He seemed thrilled, though it wasn't that big of a coincidence in a school this small. We walked to class together. Oh, he was a chatterer. He supplied most of the conversation, which made it easy for me.
She likes it easy.
He lived in California till he was 10, so he knew how it felt about the sun. It turned out he was in my English class also. He was the nicest person I'd met today.
But as we were,
Hold on.
I gotta
Just
wait
for a
for
second.
okay. You go ahead and
you're
finish.
No, you go ahead.
I don't
But-
want it to be because of me. You finish.
No, I had to read this in the chat. It says, "Have I accidentally
I
joined
know.
the $4.99 a minute member stream?"
Right?
Yes, you have. And welcome.
Welcome.
You, sir, are in the right place.
Thank you for your membership.
$49.99 makes it all so much wetter.
No, it's $4.99. Faux.
Oh no, $49.99 makes it even better.
Oh, okay. Diva will leave you a voicemail for $49.99.
Exactly, Chucky. See, Chucky, I'm a watcher. I don't. That's why. Hey, I'll pull the popcorn and, I'll sit and I'll watch. I don't care, especially after that last one. But, I don't
Chucky.
have to play.
Damn, Chucky. Not installed a chair for Yamaha. He can get his own redhead. It's mine. I don't share.
That's why I got a leather lazy boy. I like to watch my shows in comfort.
And it's easier to clean.
Much easier.
Yeah. And
Why do you think I got laid?
And the butter and grease keeps it all supple.
Why do you think I have the leather furniture in the basement?
Easier to get the blood out of, I don't know.
Well, it's easier to clean off the pudding pops after they pass out and any other kind of bodily fluids.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God.
It moisturizes the suede.
Oh.
But as we were entering,
skin.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
He puts this lotions on the skin.
Wow, this is a comfortable chair. What's it made out of, Cheryl?
Cheryl.
Wait a minute, what?
I call that chair Cheryl.
He was a fine person. She put the lotions on her skin.
What kind of fancy bedazzling is that on your lamp, Nipples? What do you...
Okay,
Ooh.
Edward.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is this a gain house? Yes, it is.
Once you come here, you'll never want to leave. Or you can't.
I
One
bought
of the
this
two.
chair from the Playboy Mansion. I can knock
Yeah.
the stains out.
You gain entry. You just never
The
leave.
hell?
But as we were entering the gym, he asked, "So, do you stab Edward Cullen with a pencil or what?" I've never seen him act like that.
What's this motherfucker
So
from,
jumpy
Romania?
around and exciting.
He's from California.
Oh, yes.
I cringed. So I wasn't the only one. I wasn't the only one who ran around and stabbed. Oh, I'm going to like this place. My prison wallet will finally pay off. I pulled my shank. There's no metal detectors around here, I screamed. We already established that in the entrapped baby slide covered in bush that was out in the front that I had to hack my way through to get into my English class. And apparently... I'm so glad I don't write this shit down. If people saw it, they would just think I was all fucked up. And apparently, that wasn't Edward Cullen's usual behavior. Yeah, you think? I don't often act like this, but when I get stabbed in the ass with a pencil, yeah, I have a tendency to scream and jump around. I decided to... I decided to play dumb. Was that the boy? Yeah. Like, dude, was that the boy I sat next to in biology? I asked artlessly. Why, yes, he said. He looked like he was in pain or something. I found it quite enjoyable. I was a little turned on. My desk started to rise. It just kept rising and rising and getting bigger. It was almost like a bat flying around. But, I don't know, I responded, like I never spoke to him. Well, he's a weird guy. Not like me, I'm normal. Look at me, if I tell you the guy's weird, well, you should probably sit up and listen.
Fucked up.
Yeah, you should take notice. Mike lingered by me instead of heading to the dressing room. If I were lucky enough to sit by you, I would have talked to you first. I whisper sweet nothings in your ear, right before I rip out your throat.
We'll send you to Gulag.
I smiled at him before walking through the girls' locker room. He tried to follow me. I screamed. Nay, nay, I screamed.
Creepy motherfucker. What the hell are you doing? Quiet! I get my brother in here. Quiet! Get your ass in here!
Oh, he thought he was being all friendly and clearly admiring, but that was just wrong. But it wasn't enough to ease my irritation.
That's what the summer's eve's for.
Oh, I promised I'll just peek for a minute.
The next one is even better. The next line.
The gym teacher. Coach Clapp.
Coach Clapp taught health.
He just need penicillin for
Coach
him.
Clapp had MRSA because, well, the antibiotics didn't work anymore. He was constantly dripping around the hallways. We could follow his trail. It was as though...
God. Oh, God.
Motherfucker run out the pins. He go through the tampons in the girls' room.
Ooh, that's bad.
Yeah.
Smelled it around you.
I can't see you, but I can smell you around the halls.
Oh, here comes Coach Clapp. How do you know? Smelled him down the hallway.
It's just dripping along.
The janitors is pissed.
Have to clean up after Coach Clapp everywhere they go. Like even a slime trail.
Coach Clapp found me a uniform. I had to spray it with bleach and wash it down. But he didn't make me dress in front of him this time. No. He said, oh, I'm all drippy and gross. I'll give you a freebie on this one. I need to go clean up. So I got to dress on my own for today's class. Well, he's sitting over there in the corner cackling. At home, only 2 years of
PE.
PE, yes. Okay. were required. Here, PE was mandatory all 4 years. Scissoring was literally my personal hell on earth. Well, no, the forks. I enjoyed the scissoring. The forks were hell. They're kind of all prickly and they hurt.
As a cactus.
I watched 4 volleyball games running simultaneously. Remembering how many injuries I had sustained, because you should never run while scissoring, and inflicted. Because then you just look like 2 confused crabs while you're trying to run around scissoring. One arm's trying to go one way and other arm's going the other.
Are they dancing? What are they doing?
They call it playing volleyball.
Playing volleyball. I was playing volleyball. Yeah, that's what we call it. I played for the other team. I felt quite faintly nauseated. The final bell rang.
Shit.
At last, I walked slowly to the office because I'd been stabbed in the ass by a pencil and it hurt. And I was just limping right along. Some crazy man behind me, "Don't walk too fast. I'm trying to clean up the blood."
Another bodily fluid.
The rain had swiftly drifted away. Wait a minute. No, the rain had drifted away. Not swiftly, just drifted away. But the wind was strong and colder. I wrapped my arms around myself.
Just
"Kiss
like
me,
your mother.
you fool," I said.
Just
No.
like your mother.
Yeah, that's what it was, yeah. Oh, he's not making out with anybody. Those are just his hands behind his back.
That ain't no chick. He making out with himself again. Damn, son.
When I walked into the warm office, I almost turned around and walked back out. It was cold. It was freezing. The creep was in the corner, still looking at me. Edward Cullen stood at the desk in front of me. I recognized again that tousled bronzen hair. He didn't appear to... He didn't appear to notice the sound of my entrance, because all the blood had gone somewhere else and he couldn't hear. I stood pressed against the back wall, waiting for the receptionist to be free. He was holding her upside down, draining her like a donut.
Oh, God.
"I'll be with you in a moment." He was arguing with her in a low, attractive voice. I quickly picked up the gist of the argument, or the jizz. There was jizz everywhere. It was a ghost, I swear. That's ectoplasm. She screamed.
It's a spooky ghost.
He was trying to trade from 6 hour. Wait a minute. What? Who was he trying to trade in the 6-hour biology? Oh, he was trying to trade 6-hour biology for another time. I gotcha. Any other time, because he wanted to get away from the creepy guy. I just couldn't believe that this was about me. It had to be something else, something that happened before I entered the biology room. The look on his face must have been about another aggravation or aggregating, whatever, entirely. It was impossible that this stranger could take such a sudden, intense dislike to me. "She smells worse than the garlic. I can't stand it anymore."
Pretty sure she has a flask of holy water in there.
The door opened again, and the cold wind suddenly made my nipples stand up and gusted through the room, rustling the papers on the desk, swirling my hair around my face. I was blind. I couldn't see.
But you could smell Coach Clapp.
But you could, yeah. They were just following me everywhere. The girl who came in merely stepped to the desk, placed a note in the wire basket, and walked out again. But Edward Cullen's back stiffened, and he turned slowly to glare at me. His face was absurdly handsome, with piercing, hate-filled eyes. And for an instant, I felt a thrill of genuine fear rising on the hair on my arms. The look only lasted a second, but it chilled me more than the freezing wind. He turned to the receptionist. "Never mind then, I'm done with you," he said hastily in a voice like velvet. "You like my velvety voice? I can see that is impossible. Thank you so much for your blood, for your help. I feel much better now, like I'm peaked off." And he turned on his heels without another look at me and disappeared out the door. Like a fart in the wind, and he was gone.
But it smelled lingered.
I went meekly. Why? Who has the pickles open in here? I meekly went to the desk.
Again with the salt and
pickle
vinegar
jar
potato
just
chips.
keeps following me around, and I don't know why. My face was white for once instead of red. Well, she's always white. She's hypovolemic. She's always white. Apparently, she looks like
albino
a fucking ghost, just walking around. I handed her the signed slip. How'd your first day go, dear? The receptionist asked maternally. Fine. I lied. In my voice that was weak, she didn't look convinced. When I got to the truck, it was almost the last car in the lot. It seemed like a haven, already the closest thing to home. I had in this damp green hole. I sat in my pickle jar. I sat there for a while, taking in the incense of regret and vinegar. Just staring out my eyes watering, just staring out the window blankly. But soon, I was cold enough to need the heater, so I turned the key and the engine roared to life. I headed back to Charlie's house, fighting tears the whole way there.
And that is the end of chapter 1.
Oh my God.
Only 235
I
pages in this
know
motherfucker.
I know one day I'd be able to use my voice. I just knew it. I said to my mother, one day, mother dear, this voice will come in handy.
Oh, just wait.
Oh, you get all mad and try to kill me with the 9-iron, but it will come in use one day.
Wait till you use Alan Rickman's voice for Edward next week.
That's my wife thinks it's cute at first, but after about a week, well, she did. She tried to kill me with a 9-iron the other day.
Oh, shit.
You don't sound like Morgan Freeman, you dumbass. She screamed at me. I was screaming. The neighbors didn't care. They just don't. They don't care. It's just a normal day. They don't care anymore. I'm running naked down the road, handcuffed, naked down the road. They didn't even call the police anymore. Serve and protect my ass. They call 911. Just let him fall down. He'll fall down in the field somewhere. He'll be all right. They don't care. Summertime, wintertime. I could die of hypothermia. They don't care.
Look where we are. He ain't going nowhere.
We're
Fuck
busy.
it.
We've only got 2 deputies on duty, and one's like 2 hours away.
The other one's been asleep in his car for like 20 minutes.
They don't give a shit anymore.
Don't wake him up. He gets grumpy.
Yeah.
Well, everyone, I will
fun.
make sure that I have everyone's link in there tonight, and join us again next
I need
week.
to make an announcement.
Hey,
yes,
before I
yes.
forget, you've got your live replay on, right, Shizzy?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right.
I
Just
hope
wanted to
so.
make sure, because I'm going to have to look back through this shit. I'm definitely making popcorn tonight.
I feel like
yes,
because this was kind of for Valhalla.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, this was for him. We have to plug that he's going to be on Down Home Network in what, a week?
a week.
A week.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Next Sunday, Brother Valhalla. Brother Valhalla is going to be up in here on Down Home Network.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do this real quick while I've got it here. I can do a little bit of editing, and then I can put all that stuff in here. So let's start with join and Diva and.
In the meantime, thank you, everybody. That was fun.
Yes, thanks
you,
everybody,
everyone. For being
yes.
Spread the word. People are like, we never get to hear you guys read. Well, you know where the goddamn story is. It's Sunday Spice. It's kind of in the title.
Yeah.
I don't.
It's right there. It's right there.
And let's see, and then we'll put in. It's I period, right? There it is.
It is.
Yes.
It is.
And then, of course, we'll put in Dictionary Diva. Why does it show up Larry Dickum?
Because Larry Dickum, he be like, getting his dojo ready and shit.
Yeah.
I did, however, put the link in the chat for everybody.
Oh, thank you. Thank you for that, Volstorm.
I heard a story about that.
The link is in the chat.
I don't know if
And
there'll be...
make sure you guys subscribe up to Down Home Network. And also, I have Story or Yamaha Bikers channel. And you can also find them on Rumble, which you're going to find more entertainment over on Rumble than you're going to find over here on the YouTube. Just so you guys know.
Now, if you want to laugh your ass off, last week we had Baker on.
Yes.
And it was incredible.
Yes.
So please go check that out. Check it out. Give it a like, subscribe, all the good things.
He was a good friend.
Yeah.
He was a good friend to Down Home Network.
Yes.
They're happy. Yep.
Can't cook pizza for shit, but
No.
No.
How do you call yourself a baker and you burn a fucking pizza?
right.
Well, Mildred got really excited when she thought she saw his baguette.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Oh.
she
It got a little moist in there.
Oh.
And it wasn't no buttery dipping sauce.
It's more like cream. It's a cream sauce.
But
Can't call it cream cheese because he gets offended.
Well, yeah, he's got a fear of cream cheese. Huh?
most definitely go check it out next week over on Down Home Network. And we'll also be here next week. After, I guess after you guys are done. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because that's only, they keep it short and sweet.
Yeah.
I love Mildred.
Yeah, I was just really getting in. I got kind of disappointed with that. I was really getting into it. And then all that, it was just gone.
It's just gone.
Like,
Well,
what the hell?
Well, Claude has a tendency to ruin the show, and they have to cut it off before the FCC, the DEA, the FBI, the CIA,
NSA.
Homeland Security, all them people show up.
all of them. They're like, there he is again. Shut it down.
AARP.
Yeah.
We gotta get we're the boys with the white coats. We gotta go around these people up again.
It's a government. Grandpa, get out of here.
They got out of the Alzheimer's unit again.
And I will be sending you guys off to go see Vice Baby tonight. Make sure you show them some love.
Yes.
Connor.
You guys have a wonderful night. And I will see you guys in the morning, bright and early.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you. See ya. Sleep well tonight.
It's Sunday. Time to get a little spicy. Come closer. Let's begin. Stories dripping smooth like wine. Some are crooked, some divine. Whispers rising in the night. Touch the heat of Sunday spice. Sunday spice. Take a taste. Sunday spice. No time to waste. Every laugh, a sweet device. Lose yourself in Sunday spice. Naughty secret.